Okay, here we go. Revealing the hidden special edition for the nissim of 1967 and the yahrtzeit of Shmuel HaNavi on this Kaf Chet Iyar, this Yom Yerushalayim. Lots to talk about. But I'm going to remove all of Ashkafa and all of different Mahalchim, whether you say Hala, you don't say Hala, you think there's Kedushas Hayom, you don't. I just have to talk mamish from my heart about what's going on. We have to recognize that in 1967, the entire world thought that we were going to be wiped off of the map of Eretz Yisrael. 450,000 soldiers, 450,000 were going to march in to kill the Jewish people. They had Russian top-notch, top technology weapons, airplanes. They had 2,000 tanks. If you look at the videos of Nasser announcing in Egypt to his over 100,000 soldiers, we're going to rip them apart, we're going to kill them, we're going to destroy the Jewish people, and no one's going to be left in Israel. And you think 20 years ago, before that, by 1948, when it had just been a couple years after leaving the Holocaust, and already being attacked the first time, and now they were going to come with a fury and with everything that they had left to just, as they say, from the river to the sea, and destroy everything that was left. And Hashem showed himself on a level that I think might be unparalleled for thousands of years. People say, Rabbi, I just need one example. One example. I heard Rabbi Wilds quoting this. Just show me one example of a miracle, and then I'll come back. I'll do everything. Hashem gave us so many. As we know, it was the beginning of the Baal Tshuva movement that had come after 1967. There were miracle after miracle, and Yad Hashem was just there. One example was when we got Hebron back. Rav Goran was riding with another soldier and a Sefer Torah and a shofar, along with the IDF. This was already at the point of the turning point of the war, and he was convinced, and he was coming with the rest of the soldiers to conquer and to take back Maras HaMachpelah. And what happened? He got there before everyone else. The siren is going, and there he is, Rav Goran, against all of the Arabs of the Hebron who were ready for a fight. And the entire Arab village fled. Hebron came back to the Jewish people. Avram Avinu, Yitzchak, Yaakov, the Imahos, they came back to us with a Sefer Torah, a shofar, one gun, maybe two, right? 2 Jews. Could you imagine? There's nothing that 2 Yidden can accomplish. You have to see the incredible energy and power of this day. I want to point out that I heard a beautiful word from Rav Kimchi from Ner Israel in England. He pointed out that the Tur, Rav Yaakov ben Asher, the son of the Rosh, wrote thousands of years ago already, or hundreds of years ago at least, that we already looked at Kaf Ches Iyar as a holy day from the yahrtzeit of Shmuel HaNavi. We had a Mesorah of Shmuel HaNavi. And if you look and think about who Shmuel HaNavi was, what was so significant amongst the many things that he did, when David HaMelech was running away from King Shaul, and he thought that Shaul wanted to kill him, David came to sit by Shmuel to learn Torah. Now, what did he learn? We understand from Chazal that Shmuel was being megala to him how the Beis HaMikdash should be built. And not only that, but where it should be built. If you look at the Torah, Hashem never tells us it's going to be Yerushalayim in the Torah. He says it's the Makom Asher Yivchar, the Shaken Shemosham, the place that Hashem chose, that He's going to choose for His name to dwell, for His Shechina to dwell. We had no idea where that was. It was Al Yedei Shmuel HaNavi that he was megala that Yerushalayim was the Iyar HaKodesh, the Beis Hashem. As we know, the pasuk by Yaakov Avinu, Vayira Vayomar Manora Hamakom Hazeh, how awesome is this place? Ein Zakim Beis Elokim V'zeh Shar HaShamayim. This is the house of Hashem, the Shar HaShamayim. But Shmuel was megala to the Jewish people that this was going to be that Beis Hashem. And what's amazing is that thousands of years later, when the Jewish people get 1967, Jordan wasn't even supposed to be part of the war. Jordan had The Har HaBayit had the old city in its own territory. And could you imagine? They weren't even going to be part of the war. They actually had made the decision not to fight until the other Arabs convinced them, oh, the Jews are going to come after you. And then, okay, they got into the war. Hashem, Al Yedei Ashkach Prati, set it up that we were going to be able to get Yerushalayim back. We march in. And after thousands of years, what does Klal Yisrael call this place? Har HaBayit, the mountain of the home. Secular Jews, religious Jews, it didn't matter. They came back, they were conquering the home of Hashem, and that's what they called it. Har HaBayit B'Yadeinu. They didn't call it Har Moriah. They didn't have any other term for it. It was Hashem's home. And Baruch Hashem, Kach Ches Iyar, what an incredible day, what a Kadosh Yom. Our job is to vibe with that Yom, to be mekabel, the incredible nissim that Hashem is giving with thanks, with amazing, amazing gratitude. The way Chizkiyahu Melech could have brought the Mashiach through gratitude from a war. He could have done it. And he could have brought Mashiach and he didn't. It's our job to look at the way that Hashem saved hundreds of thousands and gave us back the land after thousands of years. And now we have our own homeland. Obviously, there's more to go. We're davening Hashem, Yerushalayim, come back. We need to dig deep and to recognize the incredible, incredible nissim that came. Have the hakaras hatov, to daven to Hashem and say thank you. To be Omer Shira, belev shalim, to say Hashem, Anora hamakom hazeh. Look at all the Torah that's come out of this place. Kimitzion Teitzei Torah, the Gedolim Tzadikim. And how precious it is that we have this home. And that 1967 brought the Baal Tshuva movement. And that he saved the Jewish people. And as Natan Sharansky said, Jews all over the world were so used to being just known as being persecuted over and over and over. And instead they could raise their heads with pride. This is my home. I have Yerushalayim. I have a homeland. And not to mention 3/4 of the land of Eretz Yisrael is now ours again. And it came through this incredible war that we thought was going to destroy us. Another nace just to be makir. You know, it's unbelievable to think how it is that they had anti-tank missiles, anti-plane missiles, and Israel with their preemptive attack in 1967, when they heard everything was happening, and they took their airplanes and bombed all of the airplanes, the Russian airplanes that their enemies had, and not a single one was shot down by these anti-craft missiles that could have taken down the Israelis. Not a single one was hit. Hashem was watching over. We're looking for that one nace. Hashem showed it to us. And revealing the hidden, this is one of the times we don't have to work too hard. Hashem revealed the hidden. Our job is just to say thank you. Belev shalim. We should be zocha, all of us, to go back. This should bring in more and more of the Gilui Shechina in the world, and we should dance together in Yerushalayim together. Right away. Shana Haba Yerushalayim.